Auto Incubator 2.0. Confirm. Use blueprint. Bam. Bam. So here I was sitting down thinking, I'm just going to record a nice, easy video today. And then I got thinking about ranching. And so now I'm like, I should make an automated incubator. But I should also combine it with an automated puffed ranch. So yeah, how about we just throw simple out the window? Welcome back, my fellow duplicates, to Oxygen Not Included. So today I think I'm going to try, potentially, to solve our little critter problem down here. We've had way too many eggs down there, and we are trying to kind of ranch them up and move them around. So what I need to be able to do is to incubate them, hatch them up, wow, which they're already doing right now, and make sure that I have a certain amount on hand so that it's always good to go. If I have too many critters though, I actually want to get rid of the extra critters here and turn them into food. So to do this, I'm going to be combining a couple of things I've done in the past. Automated puffed water ranch thing, which allowed me to kind of index the eggs through a certain sorting machine, which is this right down here. You'll see it again in a moment. And then this sort of automated incubator here, which lets you get a buff on the incubator, but without having it run continuously, sucking up lots of power. I'm just gonna put that over here so that I can keep an eye on it. And I think this is where I'm going to build it, right up here, because, well, it's right above my ranches, so it makes sense. Unfortunately, I can't open up a door and drop down the critters. That would be too slick. But what I can do is this thing right here. And rather than try to remember what in the world I was doing when I made this, because it's the weekend right now when I'm recording this and my brain is mush. So we're just gonna copy everything I did and then see if I did something wrong, because there was a comment saying that something wasn't working, so. Oh no, data latch. That's a modded piece of equipment. Contains an internal memory and will output whatever signal is stored in that memory. Signals sent to the inputs only affect the memory. Don't get ahead of yourself, Brothgar. Just try to remember what you're doing here. This goes to that, and that goes to that, which goes to there, which goes up to a clock sensor so that you activate it at a certain time. However, we want that to be activated after a certain amount of time after that. So technically a timer sensor there is probably what I'm going to want. No, I would want that to activate after something else is activated, like 600 seconds, which would mean just a series of buffer gates. There. Simple. Why not? What do you think about that hatch? Fascinating, isn't it? All right, let's see here. What else can we research to kind of help with my automation? Oh, the signal distributor and selector, because I want a migraine. Let's go for it. All right, so what I need to do here is detect what sort of egg is shipping through this area, and then therefore do something based on that decision. So, because I have shipping lines here, and I even have a filter, how about that? What I can do is bring in a conveyor rail just like this, use a conveyor rail element sensor, and put that right down here. Now these are included in the game now, so they originally were just modded piece of equipment until they were added. So don't worry about that, we're still legit. So I could put that there, and then a conveyor thingamabob here. There it is, conveyor shut off. Eggs go in, particular eggs come out. Many buff gates move around like so. Shipping oh yeah, here we go, this is it. Okay, so now we need an AND gate down here somewhere. Hello. Oh, here we go. Hey, this even fits pretty good, how about this? So what I do is I then take a wire out of here. Oh darn. And then void the doors. Ooh, that's not gonna stack out all that good. Who put this pneumatic door here? Dupes, get rid of that door. All right, so we take that, we jump it over, like so, which goes down here like that. So if it is in that and that and that, then this goes over here like that. Isn't that right, Nyron? Let's make it perfect sense. So when that goes to that, which goes to that, which goes to that, comes back down. Nope, wait. Ah, that's right. This doesn't activate there. This activates here. Which activates here. Circular. Oh, that means I can compress that a little bit. So, cancel everything. Here we go, here we go. Buffer gate goes here. Never mind, false alarm. Let's just go with it. There we go. That goes to that, goes to that, goes to that. Boom, boom, boom. This is patternable. It'll actually fit that automation, which means this is now looking for a critter egg, which is looking for hatchling. Ha! Perfect. That is 1 second. That is 3 seconds. Each one of these are 200 seconds. And if this is below 1, then it's active. Otherwise, it's not active. Oh, here we go. So if I had a little bit of a whoop right there for this conveyor shipping rail, then I can put a sensor here which detects if it's any type of egg, and therefore the conveyor rail detector thing will go here. But you know what? That can all be inside of here. Forget the whoop. Get rid of that. You don't know. No. You built it, Ada. Thank you for being efficient. But actually just move that. And then make a whoop right here. And then we'll put a sensor. Oh boy. Wrong one. We'll put a sensor right there with the shipping thing right here. Hook that in with the power whenever that's true. I like how this is supposed to be a simple play, like Sunday afternoon, I'm just gonna relax. It's anything but simple. Okay, here we go. This goes up here, goes up to there, boom, we do this number. Cool. And that conveyor rail is probably just gonna keep going over here and eventually end up in a spot where it turns into food somewhere. But because I just wanted to test it, here, we'll just drop it right there. All right, so now we're going to need power up here for all of that. All right. So what can be inside of here is a hatchling. We'll auto-wrangle anything extra. We can have a maximum of 1. So once it becomes a hatch, boom, we're going to wrangle it up and take it down here. And if not, then I'll have to take it to some other spot where we can, you know, turn it into food again. But as we can see, we only have 4 of 7 down here. We do have 3 of 3 right there. And this is not a smooth hatch yet. We don't have any of those yet. We're working on it. How are you guys doing? Wait a minute. I thought aluminum ore was an option. Darn it. Eats copper ore, gold amalgam, iron, or wolframite. I had that incorrect. We don't want aluminum in there. Super Meep, how are you doing over here? You should be working on this, working on the squirrel wheel system. But I don't see you working on the squirrel wheel system. Where are you at, Meep? Meep? Oh, I see. You're having issues with these. No, you're just over here petting an endless amount of shine bugs. Okay. But how's the stairway looking? Ooh, you know what? That looks pretty decent. I kind of like that. I mean, could it be better? Possibly. But you know what? It's got a particular look to it. Wallpaper really does make a difference, doesn't it? I mean, just look at how clean that looks as compared to this. I mean, this is just depressing to me. I want wallpaper. Please let me just pick wallpaper on the vanilla side. Yeah, so I was thinking about doing the auto shipping thing this episode, but decided not to do that. And then I was going to make an automated door compressor down here. Again, another thing for this week. So maybe that'll just be the next day after. What are we doing? Pufflet. Yes. 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 We have yet to have any puffs inside of our base, which means everything that I'm doing right here totally makes sense because now I can put puffs above it because that's exactly what I'm looking at. Ha! All right, dupes. We're going to incubate a hatch egg here, and let's see what happens. Ooh, look who's sparkling over here. Nyron sparkling. You're super happy. I'm glad you're super happy to be here. Now, Soul Gate has got it. It's now going to incubate. Awesome. Now, this should be a nice high priority. We want this to get done because we don't want it to sit here and run. Bacon Lord's on his way. No. Thalic's got it. There we go. All right, so now the automation thingamabobs are running. Let's see if I did this right. That needs to be a NOT gate. Or I just use my clock sensor again. If there was a more compact way to do this. Let's take a look here. Let's deconstruct the automation a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Haha, there we go. Now I'm sure there's a way to do this where it's even smarter, where we can make use of some of the bigger sensors here, like a signal selector or all that fun stuff. I'm not 100% sure how to, that would require a lot of thinking. Okay, 200, 200, 200, and it's disabled. Hey, Star, just run over here and step on that thing for me, please. And then stay there. for 3 seconds. Can you do that for me, Star? Yeah, yeah. Keep standing there, Star. All right, now go do your thing. Ha! And it's still incubating. Mm-hmm. And this thing's going to be counting down forever. Beautiful. All right, I think I got a strategy that'll work. Auto Incubator 2.0. Confirm. Use blueprint. Bam. Bam. And then running out of bam over here because pips. That's all right. Maybe this will be where the pool is. Yeah, this is good. This makes me feel like I'm actually living up to the whole ultimate automation thing because we are automating things. Crap. Another door in the way. No. Oh no. You let the pips out. Not good. Close them back up. Oh, it's getting out. No, good Pip the third. Stay inside of there. Priority, please. Oh no, they're all moving in on it. Okay, whew. That was close right there. Oh no. Oh no. So one of the issues I'm actually dealing with over here is the fact that I've got a lot of eggs that find their way into spots where I can't move them. That's because these trees right here kind of give them landings and whatnot. And also, apparently I need to harvest those. So many things. So my thought behind doing this, as compared to doing automated storage system, was that it would require less refined copper. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it requires less. There really is like a tremendous amount of construction going on here. All right, so this needs to be a stone hatchling right over there. We set this one up as a stone hatchling right there. And the power should automatically, oh yeah, because it follows the blueprint. So now all this has to do is look for any sort of critter egg, which unfortunately I can't select. Oh crap, I can't select just a critter egg. Okay, so here's a problem I knew about but I forgot. I can only select one thing with this filter here. So what I need to do here is send everything up through here first, and then whatever else can actually come back and drop out over there. So I can do something like that. And we'll dig this up. Dupes, really? Really, Meep and Soulgate? Come on, guys. Come on, you know better than this. All right, have yourselves a little Maffic rock ladder right there so you can get out. Dupes. Super Meep, how are you doing over here? Man, you're still building these stairs. I thought you were super, dude. Just goes to show just how much construction there is in building wallpaper. Hey, Buddy Bud seeds. That's good for you, Meep. You should actually be able to get to those now. Oh, you already did. All right, looks like Meep was able to clear this area out down here. That's good. Looks a whole lot better now that they're actually on the right level. All right, so we say it will look a lot better once we kind of mess with the doors a little bit. But now we can take the airflows and go right there. And then under stations, I'm just going to take a power control station and I'll put that right over here. And then for furniture, let's put something nice down here. What if you give a lamp to a Pip? Does that make them go faster? Well, I don't think the motion sensor actually detects critters because it says duplicate motion sensor, but there's probably a mod for one of those out there. One thing's for certain, now that I mentioned the idea of giving Pips lights, the Pip Union most certainly will not work without them anymore. They have been spoiled by the idea. Ooh, how's this incubator doing? Is it going to get a dupe to visit it? If it's a high enough priority. Ooh, Bacon Lord's getting a little hungry here. What do you need, Bacon Lord? Well, if you don't have barbecue, that doesn't make any sense. There you go, go get some barbecue. So I can build this here, but the one thing is that it kind of breaks up the idea of having a vertical building here. Because I don't have a wall there. It's just kind of floating in space. So can I do something with this little chunk of automation here? That's a crime against all dupe kind if I build it like that. It just offsets the levels. Cannot do that. But I can do this. I can hear your screams from the other end of the internet when I set these levels up like that. Door. Actually, these are going to be big enough for rooms. So I can have my ranchers just be like right next to all the critters they need to ranch. How very nice. There's a lot of things I need to auto-harvest. This is how I solve that problem. Poof! My computer explodes. Okay. Alright, so what if I use this blueprint and I do just stick it right there? Bam, just like that. Well then that does move that door right there, which kind of messes with this arbor tree, but that does mean I don't have to have that door down there, which kind of makes that look a whole lot more correct. I like it. And that, I don't think the pips at this point will replant that down here if that gets dug up. So they might lose out on one plant, but I don't think that's gonna hurt them. Now, as far as the shipping rail is concerned, that rail will go over here, and then it will connect up and start going back, which means it brings it up over here, like this, and then we drop the stuff off right here. And Ada, make sure to trap anybody who's up there. Thank you. Ooh, and we might have a lot of liquids up here, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Plus, we're going to have a lot of liquefiables, so complications. Soulgate, where are you going, bud? Oh, I see. You're going to harvest some waterweed. How very nice. It's like, I don't need to breathe. I got a little pocket of oxygen right there. Look back at food. Now that we can make frost buns. Can we make tofu? I don't want to make tofu because I still want to store up my nosh beans. Make sure I keep digging this up. I do want to actually get some of that water and bring it down because there's more research I need to do. The important stuff. Jetpacks, hazard protection, transit tubes. Why, you click on over there and you get everything. Nice. Super Meep, how you doing, bud? You're really not doing a good job with this, aren't you? These are completely overcrowded. You don't have anywhere to put all these critters. I get it. I get it. Wow, I can't make any of this. Do I just have 0 refined metal, apparently? 500, okay. Okay. Dupes, what? What? Oh, because I've queued up everything I have for the next 300 cycles. I got it. Increased medicine? I do need a doctor. Panda, welcome to the base, and thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. Your skill will be doctoring. Doo-doo-doo. Now I've got a lot of skills here. Ooh. Now, they are on barbecue. So, I think I'm going to be careful to see just how much I give each one here. Soulgate, you can definitely get a little bit more because you're right around 13. Not bad. 13, 12, 15. I think 15 is going to be the limit. Tharic, you're definitely going all the way up to exosuit. Awesome. But you're really just going to be ranching, so that's... Alright, so this one here will be a smooth hatch, which I don't have yet. Can't click on it because I haven't found it yet. So that is what will end up there. How you guys doing on the percentages down here? Oh yeah, we're up to 32%. Hey, that's working a whole lot better. We got some liquefiable stuff here that really needs to be swept up. And we're getting all sorts of research done here, so that's awesome. Good job, Lerda. Ah, you know what? Here's what I was thinking about doing down here. See how I have all of this stuff? Got the little arbor trees, and then I've got this weird spot down here where I'm not doing anything. Compost pile. Many compost piles. Okay, maybe I don't need that many compost piles, but I have that many compost piles. Which means I can get rid of that one. We don't need that one. I could probably get rid of the ones on the ends too, kind of replace them with deodorizers. You get this sort of thing. That also means I could move the terrariums over here if I really wanted to get it out of that spot. I could move them right down here. So I could do something a bit like that. If I wanted to automatically water these, you know, and not have a dupe delivered to them, I could do that. Oh, yeah, see? Now it's coming together. Because you can actually drip feed the terrariums. Though a sensor down here would probably be a good thing. Oh, and you know what? And you know what? I nearly forgot about this, but if you take a light bulb and you point it at those, they do generate just a little bit more. You know, because I haven't plugged enough stuff into my grid already, but... So I can go over here, I can deconstruct those. Now I can't ship the liquid bottles, unfortunately, from here to another spot. Which I do have a lot of polluted water there. Now over here on this side for Super Meep, I can actually do that. But Super Meep's got his handfuls, just trying to build some stairs over here. Meep, how about you plug this thing in? Oh, you know what? This is up here, this is battery zone. That's what it is. Oh, here's something I didn't do. I never built a loader here for the food. What I want to do is be able to pick that food up and then ship it out of here. Come on, dupes, just a little bit more. You know, you're almost there. Ooh, that's a lot of water up there. All right, so this room over here is not particularly nice. Let's go ahead and decorate it up just a little bit with some granite statues. Do we have the bigger ones yet? No, we don't. So that's it. That's all you're gonna get. Ooh, here we go. And just like that, the food is shipped away. Yeesh. It's now right down here. Hey, Sweepy, you're doing a good job at least collecting the water. Thanks for that. Oh boy, Sweepy, you don't stand a chance right there. Oh, that was so close. There's just like a constant flow of water just falling down right here. It's all coming from this stuff up here. It also needs to be swept and all that stuff. Yeah, it's kind of chaos. Okay, Pips, I need some power. Right here. Pips? Pips? What lazy Pips? Come on, Pips. Come on, you can do it, Pip. Look at all this research I have. Just one, boom, boom, more research. More research. An espresso machine. Oh, I didn't know I had all that activated. Well, we got all that activated. Woohoo! Alright, so there's a lot more fancy shipping stuff I could do over here that I need to do. Meanwhile, though, Sweepy over here, just tackling the puddles. Good job, man. And we're building this out. One spot at a time. Why don't my Pips run on the wheel? Why are you protesting, Pips? What? I gave you this nice room down here with multiple trees, and you decide that you're just too good for the squirrel wheel all of a sudden. Is it because this is here? No, no way. They're active. They're plugged in. Or is it because you're hungry? Are you protesting because of food, Pips? Is that what's going on here? Oh, that's rude. Yes, a smooth hatchling egg. Hey, we're on our way. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the weight plate for all of these. Not bad. Okay, one more there, one more there, one more there. All right, here's the other thing is I need to apply the settings to all of these. Oh, man. All right, so what I want to make sure I do down here is just make sure I only bring in the adult and not the baby versions here. So just the adults are down here, and they're the only ones that get fed anything. So this is going to be a smooth hatch, which I don't have yet. And a smooth hatch can be fed aluminum ore, copper ore, iron ore, all that good stuff. And we'll have 7 of these, maximum amount, 7, auto wrangle, good. So then I set this to auto wrangle and make sure that it's only looking for the hatchlings. So whenever the adult shows up, we try to wrangle it and get rid of it. There's a lot going on right here. How's the temperatures in this area? Kind of chilly. Bacon Lord, that's your new room. And Power, that's your room. It is technically a barracks. Ha! How are we doing down here? We should see that there's a ton of liquefiable stuff. If I go to the temperature overlay, ooh, yeah, that's nice and cold. Research complete. Ooh, jetpacks. Just what we need, Sweepy. Some jetpacks. Sweepy needs a jetpack. That's what he really needs. Especially with the amount of times he's fallen through this door. Aw, little poke shell. They're so adorable until they get big and try to kill you. Wow, that's a lot of flood up there. There's just water everywhere on this map. But you know what? If it flows down over here, it's actually just going right. It's just going right down there. So not too bad. How you doing, Pips? Are you gonna run on this thing yet? No. You're still waiting for that to grow? Hey. Dupes. You missed the pufflets. It was priority 7. Yeah, see? Meep actually just picks up all the meal ice. Watch. He'll go over there. He'll pick it up. Boom. Yeah! So Sweepies are actually pretty good for, like, farms. Because it just goes over there and picks all that stuff up. There we go. Pick more of that up. Real nice. I think that's a pretty practical use for a Sweepy bot. I mean, sure, you could put in a bunch of auto sweepers, but I like that. Hey, that's working good. That's working real good. Except for I put too many in there because I didn't set that soon enough, but... automation. Oh, jeez. I got a lot of things to click. How's the oxygen looking? Well, Super Mape sure has a lot of oxygen over here. Don't have to worry about him. And we're starting to build up a bit more carbon dioxide again. I think it has to do with this thing running a little bit more often. I was kind of hoping to have this built. I wasn't planning to make the second row, but I made it. So I was kind of planning to make my gas compressor down here. But I think I can go ahead and run these a little bit more. Oh, so close. Man, I already completed all that research. Well, let's just knock out the rest of it then. Might have to start looking at steel. Start getting into rockets. Do have a lot of room left over, so... What am I, cycle 223? Yeah, it's about rocket time. We can do it. We have the technology, and we certainly have enough heat down here. Considering all I need is steam to get off the ground. Oh my gosh. Oh geez, how many do I have down there? That's not good. Alright, I got a solution for this. All except for critter eggs and liquefiables. That should be able to move over here. Ooh, hey, hold up. And I don't want to send over algae. Not with all those paku there. Alright, so I've got one slight issue. My dupes, they keep bringing in more eggs to the incubator. Come on, dupes. Let's finish it. Just keep running that rock crusher star. You got it. Meep. You did it again, dude. But you're alright. There's a slight bit of combat going on down here. Oh, a little bit of forgiveness, but probably not much. Alrighty, so I'm out of time, and unfortunately we didn't get quite to the end of this machine, so we're just going to have to see how it works next time. At any rate though, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Oxygen Not Included. If this looks like the channel for you, then maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. Stay awesome, guys. Peace. Brothgar out. Welcome to the Dupe Debrief. This is going to be the extra speedy edition because I got to get this thing uploaded. Jacob's talking about the volcano that's surrounded by saltwater. I think that's going to be a really cool thing. Well, actually won't be cool at all. It'll be very hot, but you know what I mean. And being able to actually suck away some of the power there and being able to separate the salt out. I don't think we'll be able to preserve enough heat from the volcanoes, though, in order to save the salt. And one thing that's going to be interesting there is the actual rocks that are going to be coming out of the volcano. That might be an interesting problem because they're going to solidify, and that would then entomb the volcano. So I could dig that out, but right now I don't have any metals that can withstand that amount of heat. So until I get some steel, even that might be too vulnerable. So how am I going to deal with that one? That's going to be a fun project. Why does he want a short episode? If you think a half hour is a short episode, then y'all got to start editing my videos here. Like, it's a real stretch to make 2.5 hours worth of content every week. That is a real stretch. If I'm just being real with you, it'd be a whole lot easier if it was just 1.5 hours or an hour. Successful automatic storage system. I discovered that all the dupes fill automatic dispenser. Interesting. So kind of my plan for the automated storage system is that most things will end up in one single tile that is inaccessible by duplicates, and then those will go out to storage bins that is accessible by them. So that'll either be located right next to the equipment that they need to then put it in, or if it can be automatically done, then it'll be automatically done. Otherwise, I don't know. There's a lot to it because I kind of want to take it to the next level, which tells me exactly how much I have. So that's a video that I did a while ago, which is do until X. So I do until I have a certain amount, and then we go down and we start the process again to kind of refill the vending machine sort of thing. Or shall we say restock the vending machine. There's kind of a real complicated thing I want to do there. Bruno down here is talking about for my critter overflow, I just leave them in a single tile wide room. Actually, one trick is you can drown them if you want to. But I kind of want to also do automated egg cooking. So I might possibly just store the extra eggs in a container, which would then cause them to break out as omelets, and then automatically cook the omelets into, or sorry, automatically cook the eggs into omelets. That might be one way, although that would be a lower quality way of doing it. But I could do that for the fish. No. Yes. If I wanted to. I don't know. See, the thing is, the eggs are just not as good as a strategy as meat. You get better stuff with meat. But what you really want to do is harvest your extra critters for meat and then cook that. But I don't know. There's some other ranching and stuff and kind of higher tier foods that I really haven't made a whole ton of, but it would be kind of nice to make that. I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to do, but we'll see if I get to them. At any rate, that's all I got for you guys today. At any rate, that's all I got time for today. Have a great day. Stay awesome. Peace, guys. Brothgar out.